Okay. I'm using JamRI here to adjust my local. Remember, it is a DN163M0. So we'll scroll through here, looking for a DN163A0, DN163A0. Double check. DN163M0. There we go. So it's that one. This is the roster ID. Let me fill this stuff out. Okay, the cab number is 1225. I call it Christmas Train 1225. I want analog DC operation off, and I'm going to do a write. And I'm going to do a save. Then I'm going to open the comprehensive programmer. Then I'm going to fill this stuff out, so I'll be back when I do that. Yeah, that stuff. Now, none of this makes any difference to the running of the train, but I will do a file, save, and that will save it to the roster over here. And if I go down, there should now, there's a 1225 Christmas train there. So I've now got that. Okay, so if we go through stuff here, basic, I'm fine with all of this. And motor, I usually like, well, I got BEMF on, so I don't need kickstart. I'm going to put an acceleration rate of 3 and a deceleration rate of 3. And we'll write changes on sheet. Okay, now when I come over here, try and run it, nothing happens because I'm still at address 3 there. I need to change this to 1225, release controller, go to here, go to new loco, create manually, $12.25 is okay. Go to here. This is Christmas train. Tick. Tick. Now it's there. And it runs. So, no light on, light off. I got control of the light. If I reverse it, slows down, accelerates up. And now we just run it for a while. I'll go put the light on. Oh, there is no light in reverse, so we need. Okay. Gonna try some braking. Okay, we're going to go through figure 8 here. And we got a stoppage. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, a pretty dirty truck. Anyway, we'll keep running it around. And here's the advantage of having a small train. You see it's coming through here. This is my 9-inch loop. So it's going through a 9-inch radius. Alright, one of the things I didn't check was trip pin height. And so we'll grab a piece of track. I don't want that. I will make things easy on myself. I'll grab some cattle track here. Go to my measuring device here. We will go ahead and put the car on. Okay, I'll double check here. And that pin just clears. That pin doesn't clear. So it needs to be adjusted. You can see how the trip pin is pushing the little metal piece, so it has to go up a little in order to do that. Grab some pliers and just wiggle and push up a little, and then try again. To see if that got it. And you see it did. Just barely clears. Now the other thing you can do with these is if you have trip pin pliers, which I have, I just don't know where they are right now, you can increase the bend in your trip pin. And when you do that, I can do it manually as well. Just grab a normal pair and just give it a little bit of a bend. Yep, that's all you need to do. So now if it does hit something that's high on the track, it should ride up. So that one's okay. Bend that one up a little, and then we'll check the others. Alright, I found another problem with this locomotive, and it's kind of interesting. The front truck, I was trying some cleaning, so I was putting the truck on, and then I had some tissue paper and alcohol. I put it on, and I could get the front truck to pick up okay, but not the rear one. So I investigated real close, and what I found out was the little copper strip that comes up from the rear here hits the side of this copper instead of right on, and it's actually That side's okay. It's this side that's a problem. So I've been trying to move it around to fix it, but that hasn't worked. Every time I do that, it just pops back out again. So what I'm going to do is take this apart again and take this truck and bend that pin out a little bit. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but when I look on this, I can see this is coming out just a tiny bit here and not at all on here. So I wonder if this needs to be just pushed back in here. Seems to be a friction fit. So before we do any more taking apart stuff, let's see if we can do that. Oh. Well, the problem is if I put the rear one back, then the front one comes out. So let's take this one out completely. See if there's a bend of some kind in it. We'll flip it around, so if there is, then we'll put this back in like this. Alright, so that solved the issue. Now, if you look at the top here, looking down, you don't see copper there or there or there or there, and that's exactly what you want. You want to make sure that the wipers on the top here contact the copper front and back. Do a double check here just to make sure. Full range of travel of the trucks. Yeah, that side's good. That's good. That's good. What I had to do is take this and kind of jam them in there and wiggle them around and do some stuff, but I managed to get it all. Now remember on here, I had to take the drawbar off before I could really get this logo back in. Okay, and once that's done, this guy just goes in nice like this. Back drops in. Okay, double check these guys again. It's good there. Yeah, we're okay there. Okay there. Okay there. Alright. So we'll put the drawbar back on. Or in this case, the coupler. Okay, now we'll insert the front coupler. Not sure whether that's quite got it or not. I guess we'll find out as soon as we try and put the screw in. Didn't have it. Okay, do this all the way. Try this guy again. Okay, he's in now. That may be it. Okay, this screwdriver is mildly magnetic. Let's see if it'll hold. Nope. Huh? Okay, got it started. And in it goes. Okay. Now the last thing I noticed is this little horn came off here. So we're going to grab some Plastoweld. Going to grab the horn like this. I'm going to use these tweezers because they grip better. And we're going to dab some Plastoweld on there. And then insert them like that. Let's see if this other one wants to come off as well. Yep, it does. So hopefully those guys will stay on now. And now let's go test on running again.